Hi everybody, it's Bridget with Bees Alter Designs. I have a design team project for Kraftsupplies4u, and I just want to show you real quick what I used in my project. I used these sprays, and I used one of these flowers. These are all from Julie's shop, and this one I'll take out of the package so I can explain what I did. This came all hooked together. There's this beautiful flower, satin flower, and it had two of these leaves, and I used one of the leaves. I used these rolled roses. They're satin, and I used some of these, the stamens off of these and the little flowers off of this one, and I used some of these. They're little, these make great filler flowers, you know, when you have little empty spaces. And I used these, this braided white trim. And I will show you, I used some of this Versamark white. I used some distressed tea dye. And this is the color paint I used. It's steamed milk. And let me see. There is a couple more pieces that I used. They were pink silk flowers, and one of them was a pink rose. And you can just barely see it in my project, but it had these strings hanging from it, and it had these little flowers and beads on it. These are what the flowers look like. And I cut this off, and I used these, and I'll show you how I did that. I wished I had another one to show you, but let me show you my project. And this is my project. This is an altered balsa box. And it's heart-shaped. So what I did was I gessoed it, and then I painted it, and then I picked out the paper. Oh, and by the way, this is the paper I used. I used this sheet, and I used a piece on this sheet. So then what I did was I put the paper around the sides, and I edged it with some pink. Everything's distressed with either Tim Holtz Distress ink or chalk inks that I have. And then a piece of paper back there, that back piece. And then I used a wood piece that I had in my stash. And the spray from Julie's store is here. And those little flowers that I took off that big bush is here. And I have more randomly around here. I have some of my own flowers in here and some of my acrylic pieces, or resin pieces, I'm sorry. And these sprays here and here are, of course, from this bunch of flowers. And then this, if you see this string with these little, those little flowers on it, this is what I did. I took, it's not kite string, it's almost like the string they use to make doilies with. And I put a needle on it, and unfortunately I don't have a start to finish on this one, but I strung these little flowers through like that, and I kind of draped it all over the place. I just thought that looked really pretty. And I have some wood pieces that I had in my stash that I put around. So the bottom of this is, there's a layer of lace, and then I put, and you can't even see it anymore, but I used pink rosette trim. And I covered the whole bottom with it, and you can see a little bit hanging out right here, and back here. But then I put flowers in here, and this is the pink rose that I was talking about that has these hanging off of it, and the rosebud here from another stem from Julie's shop. And there's the rolled rose from Julie's shop, and that silk leaf there. There's another white flower from Julie's shop here. And then these roses here I had in my stash. And I put a daisy back there. And just some sprays. And these, I keep saying sprays, they're stamens from, I put some here and some here. And those are off of some of the flowers, some of the flower pieces from Julie's shop. when I took the flowers apart, these came off too, so I used those. I like to try to use everything. Back here I have a pink silk flower, and that's also from one of her flower sets. And then that one flower there that I said makes a great filler flower, that's from Julie's shop. The bird I had in my stash. I just think she's beautiful. And I think that's about it. And then I just, you know, like I said, I went over it with my chalk ink. And you can see a little bit of the rosette trim here. But I have Recollections flower back here. So that, oh, and then this resin piece is a Prima butterfly. So, oh, and the wooden heart here. There's a wooden heart right here that I just distressed with that chalk ink. The pink one. So yeah, so that's my design team project, and I hope you like it, and go check out Julie's store. She has awesome silk flowers, and she has great reasonable prices. So go check out her store. Thank you everybody for watching.